I got impeccable timing. Maybe I only decided to stream because you said something. We will never know. Is that the key? No, it's not. I don't want to get your hopes up. Talk to myself. Raised my hopes and smashed it. I gotta give you the roller coaster. It's daytime, right? I don't have any.
All right then.
Oh.
What?
Wouldn't do to waste water. Bygone days. I left it ever looking around. Where's my tolerance? With the burp. What do I do, Wendy? Though sparse and objective, the words still manage vividly to depict the endearing qualities of a small child. Country describes Heisman and his son running through the fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heisman loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heisman is mortified, until the boy nimbly jumps down as his father would have. See, being a parent crime, lots of struggle, but even more violently by their work class. These are very short. Go back. Okay. Still more left in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Nura speaking.
Character reads really slow. This is interesting. It's on the old girl's radar, so taking a short stop. Oh, is it the
ruins
exciting
come to view? This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Yep. Oh, this one's an interesting deal.
This is...
Just a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply counting here is enough to wound the soul, or chill settles into the very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Wasn't I supposed to talk to Norris for Maria about helping with the thing? The wrong lad? Did the god learner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry, just reminded of something unpleasant. Okay.
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I know about it. This is the work of a human. Any scars left upon this place different from any traces left behind monster attacks or acts of war? Right, I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually stroll. Make no assumptions about what runs through your mind. But I ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives
That's
within.
why.
And allow your thoughts to dwell on the negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But coming face to face with the cruelest decline of the village has deepened my wisdom. So I'm like, oh,
All right.
cool. I'll take the freebie wisdom.
Hey,
Look, my stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Norris can read the room when he wants to, huh? Let's put this place behind us.
here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it's an important sight to document nonetheless.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the gauntlet runner arrives in a land dense with trees. the glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Blackwood Camp. The day after tomorrow will be in a real maritime city. We'll be able to see the ocean soon for first time for both of us. Oh. Wouldn't be.
All right.
Let us explore a little bit.
Let's head there right away.
Any other little loots for me? Can I sneak in here? No.
All right then. Let's go.
Hey there!
Bath cask. I heard from Nurse apparently we can enter as is, or make it even better by putting something in hot water first. Yeah, that feels nice. Nope.
All right then.
I can read the book some more now.
Let's go.
Back with Heisme. Hi, Batman.
Ah, it's you.
Hello there. Got altogether too much time on my hands. What do you say? Rescue two, but no trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now. Which means you can have a little break. We're recalling the past and planning for the future with Heisme. Maybe I can put in my imagination. Spending the night time talking with Heisme.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? Can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. There agrees with my skin more than Grand Trads. Despite what happened,
But
I bear no affection for the period when I was branched to kidnapper, but harbor no evil for those whose children were taken. Speaking of which, where's your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness and Princess resides. Oh, right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask you with such carelessness. Which our faces is even harsher prejudice than the UG. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of the past, myself included. If it's truly the case, then perhaps it's not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were all to face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one in the novel you carry.
Now then.
No more imagination stuff for now, done.
Imagination.
It's one of the virtue a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring an ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition. So I guess 5 is the max. Conqueror needs the precious kindling with which the follower's passions may be inflamed. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. A good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company instead. As my night talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Excuse me.
Quite.
Oh, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Browhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. There it feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. As we put the forest behind us at long last, that must mean that we're already ventured beyond where the cliff collapsed during passage. It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Norris, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way?
That reminds me.
Never said the waters around Browhaven were kind of strange. I'm curious what we meant by that. Oh, Johnny. Clear water, more economy.
Got it.
Shower. What'd it do? Experience.
All right. Right. All right then.
What activities today? Wisdom? Courage? It's the wisdom one. Sure. My wisdom's pretty close, but my tolerance is like the book. I've got like 2 of them for. I should try to finish the book, assuming it's 3 like the rest. I'm gonna go up top real quick though. Oh, it's still a forest. That's not fun. There's no way there'd be like a full clear path. You'd be bound to run into like a tree or something. Alright, yeah, let's go finish the book. What's up, man? Almost done reading. I don't know if this will level me to 3. Maybe not. This person objected to the... Yeah, okay. He calls the time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. Ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. Next morning, Hazmay awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. See, being a parent brought him a lot of struggle or something.
All right.
Okay, yeah, even another 4 wouldn't do it. Until I finish the book, I feel like my understanding of the world is deep.
All right.
Still not, man, my tolerance was down, so was my eloquence.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's Missed the Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot. Yeah, the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming the king on my watch. Got a short fuse, you know. That means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. So the young miss says, I hope you're all willing to act. Of course. Now she's done it.
Come on, then.
Wait, they're coming on board the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. We've already ran into her.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you.
Now's the time! Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity!
600.
Looks like you've got stronger. So have we.
Not sorry.
Nothing. Why,
Oh.
hello there, treasure.
I will fight with pride. Lend me your strength.
Power break, negate, and
Maybe
then
there's a
repair
better
and rank
choice.
skill.
Looks like we can't
Do I
brute
know?
force through this
Nope.
one.
Skill unknown.
I won't hold back. Is there another
Oh,
way?
was that always there? Is that a new thing because of the...
Come forth, royal soul.
I guess let's try things one by one since I remember. Let's try... No, let's try...
Fire!
Never heard anyone.
Hit their weakness.
Oh, she's weak
That's
to
your
fire,
opening,
nice.
Captain.
I can't. Let's do this.
Ooh. He's weak to it too, so...
Let's do this. The power of fire.
Hit that weak point. Keep
It's
it up strong.
13.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
For all that we strive
I'll
for,
fire on you, do I? Nope.
let us fight as one.
Not this skill.
Let justice prevail.
Is that all?
Ready Ready
I should have
to
went
lose?
back. Fuck.
Faker! How about this?
Let's do this fair and square.
Burn!
Yeah, she has a lot of HP.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. You'll feel this one. Dodged it.
Miss.
No holding back!
What a mess.
Let's
I
get
know
on with
this
it!
synthesis
It's up to
again.
you now.
Yeah, we can. Keep it up, Stroll.
Oh, power of heroes! I'll run you through!
Well, that was easy.
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Did I get the same thing I just stole?
Halfway
I guess he
decent
has one on
result.
each fist, maybe. 2 ranks.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I'll start doing some magic again after that.
A new power to wield.
Should feel great for 1 ally.
My power swells forth.
Increases 1 enemy's defense for 3 turns. Very nice. 771.
I've lost.
If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. Don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up.
Yeah?
Saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Eudorica is. Who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me, I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though they might kill them in the end? Are there options to carapace like them? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet. Eudorica's wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey,
Good news, you lot. Catherine has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this is kind of work ain't the answer. If you'll hold on just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
well then.
There we are. We believe in you, Katharina. We earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign funds. Small price to pay for helping out my people. It'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy with the therapist. Take them up
I'll
on it.
make it happen.
I'm in charge. First thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for the bloody heads. They squeeze a stride, so I'll squeeze them right back. It's money to answer. Yeah, I'm include myself, but I have to try something. Even though tons of these people aren't gonna survive, I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I'll just let you know I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them. You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the therapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the therapists start doing well for themselves. It would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twist the world just as it is.
Sure.
Exactly what I plan on doing. And with anyone able to take the throne, now it's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either. Much obliged, Fox, but maybe I need, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still. I reached out to the recruitment center. We should be seeing bigger rewards from the bounties. Go check on it. If I keep taking new monsters down, we'll beat this world in peace together.
She.
Katharina, keeper and inheritor of the Brawler's virtues. With a shared bond, a new heroic embodied slipping from within is to come within thee to come to blossom. By this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill their destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Duelist. Fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Oh, neat. What's going on there?
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Looking forward to seeing what Bug Bra have in bees. Oh shit, I finished the book and I don't need to do imagination either, right? So my tolerance didn't even get up.
All right then.
Could do the seed stuff. The rest of the Gauntlet are sleeping quarters. Time will pass, but your virtues won't improve at all. That I won't, right? I may gain more.
What?
Hold on a second. %. 100% soaked in the bath cask. I mean, the more agility stats are really nice, but I kind of want to get these things up. Well, I just saved. If I don't get any things, I can reload again, I guess.
Now then.
No, it still lets me. Okay, cool. There we go, 3.
Tolerance.
Aspire to be true sovereign, take up the mantle of benevolence, which shall spur the tide that people would conquer, needs to be precious kindling with which the faller's passions may be inflamed. Generous.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Haven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope
Yeah,
Joanna
like to toot his
shows up.
own horn.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Rhylehaven.
You might as well get a little more time to do the stuff.
Capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Rhylehaven is
Vivacious.
port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
First time seeing animated form of him.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Rhylehaven.
This looks a lot cooler. It's with the big floating water orbs.
Sancta
This
Cadeau,
fucker again.
you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll
that
make
heavy?
those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
It's the guy who helped him
If it
with
isn't a
Thankless.
walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. It's not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
It's nothing too
Hope
weird.
it's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
Yeah, of
You
course
need
do.
higher standards, lady.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
Okay, well, let's head to the big city. I think we deserve a real one.
Let's rest.
I assume we can't do a bunch of stuff yet.
This is a joy!
All right, then.
Bruce Street.
This is a joy!
This is a joy!
Hello.
Shut up. So you're a gauntlet runner, so I assume you're a candidate. To use your will, sir, but please don't cut yourself proud of some propriety. We've got so many references swooping in here claiming to be candidates attending the exhibition. Then there's Louise. Ugh, can't we all give it a rest? Why do I have to sit through window and all the extra guards will be enough? Shut up.
Oh, I'm in it now.
Oof. The outfit catch your fancy? Yeah, you must be the first time in Browhaven then. The Navy's in charge here. Our uniform is much smarter than the States Army, don't you think?
Oh, this blooming heat.
Yeah?
Birds. Oh, look. Wary shopkeep. Welcome. Let me just say, I don't sell much here. All I can give you is medicinal herbs.
Can we talk?
13. Here.
Hey!
Thanks. Hey, is it a little strange that the shop only sells one item? Seems as if there's some sort of secret to the store. Maybe the information guy.
All right, then.
I'm gonna wander around a little bit anyways.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have.
A dead bird. A mouse.
Oi!
Boy. Oof. Listen, you do use a chair only when the Sanctus Church representative something.
Huh?
Or something a minute. Strangely, I obtained one gold beetle.
Oh, damn. Oh.
As exhibition will be blessed sight to behold. I hear His Eminence has prepared an exceptional mark. So you're going to participate? Well, I must say, I pity you.
Oh, God.
Proper races.
All right, then.
Can I go up to the next area? I'm guessing no.
Hello there. My money's on the Santa Fe. Maybe there'll be a big all right now.
Nope, that's me. Merchant's Bazaar.
Let's rest.
Wait, is it Idle State? Oh, it is.
Got a bargain today. Now then.
real cheap.
Young man, young man.
Greetings. Well then.
This rider's anklet? What does a rider's anklet do? Wow.
Can we talk?
It gives a bunch of agility.
What now?
He has this Prowler's Pipe. But I don't know much how that helps, and having more agility helps anyways. Where is it? Agility plus 9. That's a lot of agility, man.
The goods are cheap today.
Store a discount today. Take your time looking around.
The goods are cheap. All right then.
So there's a mag exchange here. It's not going to be any good right now for sure, though.
Young man, young man.
Young man.
We've a sale going on.
I don't mind. I don't often get such in customers that go idle day armor discounts, you know. Not too bad. Maximilian armor. 240 prevents paralysis. She's the only one who can equip it. She'd be losing a lot of evasion though. Dude, that's so much more defense. I don't think, as much as I want the evasion, I think I'm gonna have to switch to that. And banned. Yeah. Okay, 32, 50. $60K. Let's check the weapon shop. Or
Young
yeah,
man,
weapon shop.
young man.
Young man.
This is on sale right now.
Which is damage against giant type monsters. That is significantly better than what she's using. Automatically increases attack at the start. Plus, look how much better it is. 52K, and that's with 20% off. God damn, man. I need to go back to Merchant. It makes it to bring its owner good luck. Restores MP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle. Ooh. And +2 to all stats. And probably really high attack. I don't think I'll buy this one yet, though. Probably this fishing harpoon. Get fucked. Indeed. Let's buy her blade. Get her a nice little upgrade. And that's all I'll buy for now. From this, and let me go buy. Well, yeah, let me go buy those armors.
Young man! Young man!
Yeah.
What now?
Young man. Dude, I don't want to change him off mage, man. Can I get another character who's a good mage? Except that I do. Merchant classes bay. Okay. Let's get Blizza.
All right.
Right. I'm not gonna get Botcher because I have Mage Flames at the moment. This one's the lower attack. Ooh, luck +3. Oh, this is all stats +2. We'll keep this one on.
We've
Indeed.
If we want to put it on either Heismay or Stroll. I think Heismay has an armor with a special effect.
What now?
That I don't want to get rid of. Agility +5. Yeah. Keep that. Yeah, this is poop. Alright, let's switch that.
Ooh. Now then.
Extra because cloak is getting too shit.
Now then.
Five of these.
Now then.
Some more things I have a bunch of.
Now then.
Okay, that's good enough for now. Need to start earning some more money.
Young man! Young man!
Oh my.
All right then.
Okay, apart from all these shops and look at all the shops.
Oh, what a pity.
You know, there's a lot of igniters coming to port lately. Most of them don't exactly seem legitimate. Wouldn't be smart to dive in without much knowledge, I reckon. If the country's full of igniters now, I wonder if it would benefit our shop to start
Oh,
carrying
what a
them.
pity.
Visible walls are
Blast
poo.
this heat. Fancy you?
Tastier wait for your mag as northern bosses. Oh. Oh my god, why is it so high?
Fancy you look?
Is it just higher here? Dude, I could make some bank.
What?
It's sunny. Maybe you should wait till the weather's shitty and get even more.
I say. Who else could it be?
Conversation. I hear people conversing all around me. Someone's giving a speech every day now. Can you believe it? I'd expect the tournament to ignite such passion. Faces on the King Rocks are the same as always. I'm getting to recognize the other candidates as well.
Bye then.
What do you want for the throne? I hear Rogers are popular chap around these parts. Gotta be Rudolph. We must prevent the state army from falling under Lewis's arms sway. I don't know much about all this. But what about Lovelace? He promised a lush life and all the ale you can drink. Well, Milo, I mean, well, he's fit. Or what a clever grower, you're taking an interest in politics at your age. Politics. But politics isn't all about looks, you know? If you want to put your trust in a man like that, it'll come back to bite you in the end.
Stop!
Hang on, what if...
Say well do as you wish.
Hey!
Kido's back in 3rd place, maybe because it's the increasing fervor. I'm sure your name's going around, thanks to everything you've done, so hopefully your face will join there soon. I suppose it all depends on how Lewis shows up from here on out. We can't let our guard down yet.
Yep.
Really now? Stop!
Came for the podium.
Hey.
Really now?
All right then.
Bounties? Bounties?
Welcome.
Looking for a bounty. Sorry, I'm busy preparing for the expedition of the brave. I won't blah 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 blah. Fun.
All right then.
There's a night shop here too.
Let's go.
The last city was like a dreary piece of shit. This is a lot better. Hey, young Elven King, I've been waiting to meet you. You're the town crier, aren't you? The name's Batlin? Last we shot to judge us before your scrap with Gadoo's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Gadoo would be safe, but then you and Glottal showed up. Anyway, I've kept busy working the candidate interviews since then, before them most recently. These who I rode here with.
Grief.
You know, it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know? They're reckless with their runners, too. Usually we'd stop and camp during nights, but not them. We just keep running. Huh? No way, they don't rest at all? Yep, an easy trick when you got God's grace, plus loads of money and people, which Sanctifex surely has. The head he's brought is quite something, too. If you want to outshine him, you need to the plan. I can tell you've got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing what you unfold, my young elder friend. Till not too long ago, I was a wanted man. If I'm with you, the inns might just reject us outright. I'm sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to find our accommodations.
Yeah? Hey, mister!
How did this happen?
Bloody hell, the king's own face all the way out here in Bryhaven. Did he take his whole bloody palace with him then? It's bomb.
Hey, mister!
My money's on the Sanctifex.
You little bastard.
Well, for the love of not in front of my bloody step, you can't just go sleep in front of someone's house. Piss off. Can't reason with these lunatics. What the hell made you bastards like this? Oh, I thought Bryhaven was a nicer town than this, but it's nothing like the corpses and whatever the hell these bastards are. I can't take this. To have someone trying to help them to get them out of the way and fucking yell at the pretty much corpse.
We haven't much time.
Why the fuck is your head and mask like a nuclear reactor with a queen head? Or I guess it's just like a chess piece. Like the portrait down here looks more like a nuclear reactor, but it's like a chess piece on the side. Oh, whoops. For Yufa, the island's people must change, and to change them, I must first change the country. But no one will heal the words of a pagan like me.
Need a ride?
Okay. And where you want to go? I'll take a break. Arena Front Wharf. I guess we go to the
good choice.
Gab gab. Bug? I have beetles. Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Oh, is this the guy that was in the fucking human worm?
Huh?
Oh, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach? Ho 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 ho, none other. How'd you get out? How'd you get out of that worm?
Told.
No, I intended for that worm I'd intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. This gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up all its belly, and from there, why, it was no trouble at all. So you get out the same way we did. Anyway, glad you're safe. That's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange, wondrous insects luminescent with a golden light of magma. Do you have any... I'd sure like to take a look at this golden plug. I feel like we captured at least one. This isn't a genuine gold beetle. Who's rewarding for your absurd this? Arcane jewel. What the fuck does that do? Restores the magma that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it, yeah?
What's this?
Wow, that's incredible. You sure want to exchange it for worthless bugs? Who are you? Oh, an old man with a passion for insects. I ended up in the worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching the specimens to notice my surroundings. Going around the country, Matt, find more gold beetles to bring them to me. If you are familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Collect 12 for me, I'll give you this venom ward shot.
All good.
More gold beetles on the way, I'll come. I have no idea how much I have. What beetles you collect? Receive.
What now?
Stores all MP for all allies. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. See, return.
Hey there.
For more bugs you're looking for. Need. 11 more. I have no idea how much I have. Don't take me into the conversation.
Hey there.
Need 13 more beetles on top of that. For 1225 will give you claw breakers. 38 it will give you flame seal corselet to bring me more additional. God, there's a lot. Trade this treasure of all the dragons fall.
Hey there.
I have enough. Collect 0.6. Perhaps 5 will do. God damn, I need to keep an eye out more. I've been pretty thorough moving around too. Just wondering, hey. Huh? At least in dungeons, I guess not as much with the towns. Say, old chap, who takes your fancy today? I believe I shall play it safe and place my wager on the monsters. I'll take a punt on the Parapus fighter for as a long shot. If he dies, well, I'll be its own amusement. Ha ha ha, oh indeed. I'm sure I'd enjoy that as well. The beasts are most entertaining when they're gone mad with bloodlust.
Alright then.
Really now?
I'm surprised it's letting me go around the town this much right now.
Let's rest.
Alright then.
What do you want, Nelda? You candidate too? Well, I don't know why you're here, but I can't shoot you anyway right now. See this buzzing the Coliseum does open, I'm sure it'll be a smash hit.
Do you need something?
Things you hear, the exhibition of the brave is further ahead of the Coliseum, naturally it's close for the man.
Really now?
Fancy a ride?
I'm gonna be fucking looking around for beetles now.
Whoa.
At the boat, I wonder if the spectators are coming to Coliseum aboard it.
Fancy a ride?
Alright, let's go to the
Nice and easy.
Inn District. I'm aboard.
Say,
Whoa.
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I realized was slowly moving, but its coming to Browhaven was beyond my expectations. When I came, I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation.
Well...
Oh, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky, I make everyone really think about
Okay,
the future. Hey, we better get to say. What thing am I on here? 771. When it has begun to walk in the light, the time has come we shall judge if thou art worthy to be the vessel of our power. We've now His Majesty face watches on. Once the exhibition of the brave is over with, it's on the Montario next, I suppose. I never thought I'd see the royal palace entire borne aloft, let alone the sky-bound pilgrimage to Cronia's three great cities. Royal magic. What a tremendous magic it is.
Ridiculous. What do I do? Wow!
And the tournament too. Huh. Strange to see Nelda involved. Oh, but speaking of strange, I hear there's a pagan king in the competition now too. He's got no chance to win, of course. The church won't stand for it. Thanks to some pagans, people like chalk and cheese. Someone get along.
What do I do?
I'm Mark.
Now, where was I?
It's been a while since I visited more.
Fascinating. Do make yourself at home. I can hardly wait.
What now?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I definitely can't do that much. Definitely learn up to 15.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting on you.
Not sure. So.
Really? I found new power.
I wonder if it has to be with one person. "13 out of 15.
Hello. I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Really?
So the path of commander, so I should use it to support my crown bards. I'll support everyone if that is the best way to do so.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. What now?
No, still 13 out of 15. I don't get it. Whatever for now.
Let's rest.
What now?
Maybe I do. Hold on. Are there any I don't have studied at all? There's definitely some I don't have studied at all, and that must be it. I mean, I'll eventually just run into it.
Oh, you'll come again, won't you?
All right then.
Yeah?
We're not this in. This is a tavern.
The tool of the state arrives.
Wait, young elder, I saw you earlier in Martira. Impressive what you did in that town. It's a hunch of mine, but it was a noble behind all the abduction. That's exactly the kind of thing that rich bastards would do for fun. Not that simple.
Well.
So I'm right, you mean? I knew it. Those nobles love nothing more than to fatten themselves on other people's coin. Did you listen to my speech? We don't need taxes, laws, or gods.
Until
Only
next time.
freedom. In essence, those who earn the most on their own merits are winners. You and I might be battling out to decide that soon.
Weather like this, no telling
What a sudden rip off that boat from the royal capital was. Tipped up all my money to try to get rich by betting big, and now it's all gone, demon. Hey, I was getting quite rough. Customers queuing up in no time.
What do I do? Gone clammy all over it.
Any beetles?
Oh my.
Oh.
Or the beetles?
Yeah?
Wonderful. Hello.
This is the best.
All right then.
Come on, PTSD.
Oh my.
Gone clammy all over it. What do I do?
Oh my.
Hey, you.
You aren't from around these parts? What's all this then? Looking for a place to stay? Guess you say. Well, there's been a murder
Really
prowling
now?
around lately. The only scum I can imagine doing something that's horrible as that are Parapus or Elda. Let's both hope that a guest is all you are. Fuck you. Oh, it's this guy.
What is it you require?
You there. You have a look like one of my supporters. Are you? Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I am shocked, and yet how lucky you are. You granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time.
Yeah.
Beauty is all. Is my creed. More than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of the rider's running grace. Yes, like the Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room in such a lavish palace as this. This guy's a jerk. I don't want to stay in a inn full of people like him anyway. Preach, sister. Oh, the inns turn away all of us who are not nobility. It's infuriating. Please don't take this the wrong way, but do I no longer look the part?
Hey there!
Oh, hey, this is the other contestant. She has a hammer. I saw you in Martira, didn't I? Another participant in the battle. Yeah, see? This looks more like a rot to me. You plan on staying in the inn. Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because the exhibition everywhere is full up. And after I told myself I wasn't going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I
Big
see.
sad. That's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look somewhere else. Oh, wait, that gauntlet of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martira. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it? Let me in on it too. It's a secret. Wow, stingy. And here I was going to tell my dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
All right then.
All of them are going to be occupied. Look who's here. You're the elder fellow from Martira, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. So it's already full. And the one calling itself Come One Come All Inn? Pfft, so joke. Is there anywhere else to stay? The two other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled about either option. On the other side of the fountain is a gold corral pavilion where knobby wankers like Floridan stay. A Parapus or Elda stay in there? Fat bloody chance. There ain't an inn past the golden coral. That one's twice as pricey. We're saying that there is one where you find Lewis naturally. Probably bet out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
Yes, but...
So I guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford to begin with. As far as the other option goes, there's the spider den over by the tavern. The dodgy looking UG standing out front, smiling all creepy like, puts me off staying right there, so I'll pass. Says who needs an inn when there's a tavern? I'm gonna stay on, I'll come in as my castle. I doubt we get much sleep in the tavern. I sure wouldn't want to anyways. Not that the spider's den sounds much better. Then again, there's no way we're getting into that golden corral, so we might as well have a choice. Should we check it out? UG phone?
What do I do?
Hi again. On the hunt for a lodging, are we? Have a spare room available? Or refuse service to anyone. My rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free to have a look at the accommodation. We can assess payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
This place seems shady. We might as well look at the room. Sus. This guy's a sussy baka.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Oh. Well, I couldn't clean it up like a little bit.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
The size of you.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Oh, he's scared of bugs.
Listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Wow, she's a real bro.
We meet up with
help
Joanna,
change
then
the
get to the
topic for
exhibition
him.
after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Who knows?
Who knows?
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
This guy's shallow.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Soprano
Well, he
voice
has a point about what
woman.
people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
I don't know why that's so funny.
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command! Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open!
So she's the Eat the Rich.
Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Fawn.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
He's not wrong.
When I'm king,
There's like a little
pleasures
frame
will
tanked in the
rule
middle.
the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
He's only concerned.
Next round's on, lovely!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
You're just one of Luis's
Most
lackeys.
powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Oh god. Do they have bait? This is where we get to start fishing. Oh god. Got some weird creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means,
Fucking bird.
let us try it.
Did she even
excited.
look at it?
Why, tis delicious. The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Just eat anything.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament.
Yeah, we
Maybe
talked to you already earlier.
remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How'd you hear about it?
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
Mm-hmm.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to, spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me.
Drunk.
Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
All the build-up. John and Barton should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our Gauntlet Runner, and Nurse ought to be there to greet them. Well, the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Yeesh.
The candidates' speeches seem practically identical. Not trust these types of the country myself. There's no one who can truly rival Lewis or Forden.
My apologies.
Never to ask you, would you mind lending me any of your user blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand, just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping and be unprotected against bugs. Apologies, against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, wake or sleep. So I thought I must bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. I was positively right for tourists. I myself have long-awaited delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. Wish to eat every fish in the restaurant. Okay, would you look at it? Would you find it appetizing? Get it out of here. Oh, really?
All right,
It's
then.
locked me in here? Fine.
Look at that.
Let you dump more story on me.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of a new king draws near. 50th fucking time. Of course.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What?
Oh. Jesus, just
My
let yourself in.
sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself! Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just
Why
to get
did they
myself
throw this?
through it.
She murdered like dozens of children.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk? Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue
Crocodile
ourselves.
tears.
In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd.
Cares?
We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Really rather not intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20! 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
Who's the...
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church.
The lady on the
Better
right
known
was
as the
in
Miracle
that
Saint,
one cutscene, right?
Healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago.
Could she be a healer?
Even
That
as a
let me
student,
have
she
her for
was
my
already
part.
considered
A lot
the
of
kingdom's
match.
best in her
Magic.
field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them.
This is painful.
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's
She looks like a Persona character.
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Who the fuck is this guy at the left with the big ass eyes? Oh god.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Godot, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
It's a big fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof?
It's awfully small.
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
Octopus? That's a big one.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly, the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
We should wheel out that human head that we killed. That is definitely, like, mega cursed looking. Golf claps.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Fine.
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. thank you, candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Uh-oh.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too.
That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen.
Why not
and
wheel
it's
out the human
unlike
head
any
too?
we've seen yet.
Because of being sensitive to her? Who cares?
She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
Oh.
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now?
Your Eminence, a moment!
Sure, why not?
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Oof.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
He's really pleased. 64, 49. Damn. The events of the exhibition. Many people seem to have taken notice of me. Hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. I needed to be in the top 20 though, right? Only 49. We're a long ways off.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us. And we mustn't betray them.
Oh no. We gotta
So we
honor the
can do,
murderer's fucking...
really.
Not bad, pups.
You were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a
Two right-hand men?
Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
We only right or the wrong?
No. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
Sissy?
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Oh, please.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Like this little bitty human head.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
Might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
In his pocket. It's engraved in his body. This would be interesting. This would be cooler.
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner? It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuaress denies me my moment of triumph! She defiles the very church itself.
He big mad.
Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's...
Am I gonna get a chance to say first? Oh, it's raining and stuff today. I want to do the exchange. Oh,
let's hurry.
Huh?
Boy there.
All right then.
Where's the mag exchange?
Let's go.
Young man.
Go for
Young man.
Young man. 8.4, huh? you.
Young man! Young man!
Young man. A little late. Debating if it's time to stop or not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce. Well, let's raid Parker though, so she's streaming. Oop. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Johnny, Wendy, catch you guys later. I have to if you're still around. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you, probably tomorrow. Probably gonna keep burning through this game. Peace. And YouTube, we'll see you later. You have a good afternoon, day, or